day, good people, another fine day in the year of the Paradigm. Tooling Dave, Bravo, Dave, Anomaly, the Anomaly Cars. I am back with more AWE Rebellion. We have ourselves a show, including 3 OCs who will compete tonight to not potentially, over the course of OC action and OC revolution. These 3 people say have proved themselves beyond a shadow of a doubt, and they will be competing tonight to see who goes on to the golden ticket match, an opportunity of a lifetime. We'll get to that later. We have a bunch of things going on tonight. Flair wants to help Cherry train to not suck, to not absolutely suck in the middle of the ring. We have the tag team champions in action, Team WA. Something else is happening. Miu versus Yuri to settle their beef with a special guest referee, as well as our main event, which will see a rematch, one-on-one, non-title. Sakura says, March just got lucky, I was out cold. Any other night, it would be me destroying her. March says, if you want it, come and get it. And so those two are having essentially a rubber match in tonight's main event. We'll see how it all plays out. But first, we actually have a little something from our new tag team champions. This past Friday, the Flame Tribe shocked the world and extinguished the 427-day reign of the Racket of Song. And tonight, they are live. So, without further ado, let's take it to the Rebellion Arena. And let's see what the Flame Tribe is cooking as the stars go black. And we are here. It is the brand new AWE Tag Team Champions. I can't believe they've done it. Y'all, they've been here for under 2 months. In terms of being together as a group, they've been here for under 2 months. The Flame Tribe, honestly surprised that Rinka's not here and Yukiko's not here with them. But all of the Flame Tribe are holding titles. They have the AWE Championship, the All-Star Championship, and now they beat the streak. 427 days. And on March 7th, the Inferno special, they did it. And I guess we're hearing from them. Hold on. As I was just saying. Oh, that's right. She's gone crazy. She won the Rumble too. Dang. And then she does the hilly churl, silly churl on him, man. They've only been to 49 days since they've been together? I guess it was like the end of January. Oh my gosh. How are they gonna... Oh, they're calling them out. They're calling them out here? Oh boy. Hey. Thank you, Racket. If that ain't the truth, hashtag thank you, Racket. 427 days. Being on top. Carrying the tag team division, being the standard for what it means to be a long reigning champion. It's those girls. I love... Oh, hold on. Yeah, I would hope so. You guys aren't just lackeys, it's a family, right? No shot! Okay. Yeah, it is true. They have all the gold and they ended a long reigning streak. That's gonna be talked about forever. What? Didn't she just say don't? Because they already asked for it. Oh, that's fascinating. Up the ante how? Two out of 3 falls at Fracture for the titles. And they've already talked to Navia. This is the first I'm hearing about this. Give me the stars. It is indeed official. This Friday, apparently the Flame Tribe really does want to set up. It's so jarring. Because I could see the Flame Tribe go either way, but it seems like they are sticking true to Rinka's word. Despite Yukiko's antics at the start of this year, 3 months in, they're giving them a title rematch. Rakutasalm didn't even have to come out and demand it. It will be at Fracture, approved by Navia, the Flame Tribe, the Racket of Psalm, tag team titles. 2 out of 3 falls. Can you imagine Racket of Psalm takes it back? Can you imagine what the rubber match would have to look like after Boom and Bop? We'll see. That being said, Racket of Psalm Racket of Psalm clearly had a legendary reign. However, Flame Tribe made some valid points. It's not about the titles right now. They could lose those titles, but they'll always be etched in history as the ones who ended the 427-day reign with something that nobody in the AWE could do. Regardless, we have a show to get on the road. We gotta get to our first match, and our first match will be a little training challenge, potentially. It's Flair, it's Cherry, and it starts as the stars go. Black. And here comes Flair. Flair, who just wants to fight a lot. I mean, I understand. I do understand it. You see everything that's going on. You see a lot of the fighting that's happening. You see the wrestlers getting into the ring. And Flair is just out here trying to get in that ring any way that she can. Flair has had a fight against Palutena. Flair has fought Deity Miku. Flair, and this intensity, this willingness, this desire to fight, hopefully won't backfire in the end. Because I could see it doing that. Flair might need to calm down a little bit. Little battle crazy, little stir crazy, we'll see. Tonight I think it'll be just fine because Flair's going one-on-one with Cherry Berry. Now there's a handful of people in the AWE where we say their name and we say we can list off a grand number of mistakes they've made that have led to disaster. We talk about Pi, we talk about Arrow, we talk about Cherry Berry, and we go on. The list goes on. Cherry has made some mistakes in the past, but still wants to be someone that people can rely on, someone who can protect her friends. But in this world, put the cameraman down. Put the... I digress. You know what? Maybe it's not even the whole cameraman. Maybe it was just the camera. I literally can't see, so... Your guess is as good as mine. Take me back a second, though. Cherry. Insistent on trying to get better. Had a little bit of a crash out this past Friday. Maybe not a crash out in particular, but more of a major depressive episode saying, I need to get better somehow, someone please help me. Flair said, hey, maybe we can have a match, I can help you train. Cherry doesn't consider this a part of training, but at the very least, maybe it could settle for a good benchmark as for who will train Cherry. What will be the finality of this training arc? We will see as time progresses, but for right now, it is Cherry, it is Flare. They go one-on-one as the stars go black. I don't know who I got in this one. They've both had some embarrassing moments in the ring. Never forget Flare had the stare down with the former OC champion Aaron. Pardon me. Cherry, just this past Friday, could have saved Mona from pinfall, but instead didn't go in to make the breakup. The only person who could have as well. And because of that intense match, I would like to also point out, Cherry injured. Bad back, and you saw the knees go up. Flare, I don't think is going to take it too easy on Cherry in this fight. Boom! Knows that if you take it easy on someone, that's not going to be great training. It's like, oh yeah, you did it, whoop-de-doo. Cherry has had some good moves in the ring. But in terms of like AWE competition, I don't know. She has technically won, but that match that she won was a 3-on-1 handicap match. And while I was about to say 3-on-1 handicap matches are nearly impossible to win, we did see it happen at one point in the past. We don't like to, well, you know what, actually we do love to bring it up, but I digress. Right now, Cherry's body already in the orange, trying to stay on top of Flare in this action, head first into the turnbuckle. Flare gets the elbow up. Back in control now, Cherry's the one in the corner. Cherry dips out of the way. Using that ghostly speed, now dropping Flare on her back. Flare, a former delinquent. Cherry, some sort of ghostly creature. Two spectrums that don't really cross in their entirety, but you know, may make for a great match. And just like that, Cherry, I think, was going for a signature. Flare, but a counter goes full crossbody on Cherry, whose body is already feeling the effects of being in this matchup. We gotta imagine, what is Flare gonna do next? Flare, I believe, won her last match, and that match was against Palutina. Had to do it by countout, though, I believe. Will she get a decisive victory against Cherry tonight? Raining down elbows to the top of the head. Cherry able to kip up. Flare, ooh, gets hit with a pop-up punch. Lifting Flare right back up again, turned around. And what is this? Not a reverse DDT, but oh, hold on a minute. Maybe we gotta let Cherry cook a little bit. Senton off the ropes. Flare kips right back up, and Cherry sends Flare right back down. Everything that's going on here, you gotta imagine Cherry's learning some extra moves, doing some studying, watching matches, running the tapes. Gotta know your opponent, gotta know what you can do in the ring if you see a move happening to you, know how to counter it. And I think we're starting to see the effects of that after that flying forearm connects. Oh my gosh. And Cherry may be weakened there after the Futaba battle yesterday. As the pinfall happens, keep in mind, Cherry does not have resiliency able to kick out. Cherry had no resiliency but was able to survive on the ropes. Ooh, dropped onto the ropes again. May have dislocated a shoulder. As Flair's going to the top rope, we've seen Flair do this before. Big elbow drop right across the upper body, the injured torso of Cherry for 1 for 2. No resiliency, and I want to point out, Cherry's resiliency is now grayed out, and the super kick connects. I don't know if Cherry's able to use resiliency right now. 1, 2, 3. Cherry rolls out of the ring in stunned pain. Resiliency grayed out mid-match. The training arc needs to continue apparently as Flair picks up the W at the start of Rebellion. We know Flair did this for you know, for quality reasons, but it's gotta feel good to pick up a victory at Rebellion. It's gotta feel good. That's our first match out of the way. Congratulations to Flair. Cherry still needs some training. But who? Oh, the stars were supposed to go black. But who will be the trainer that Cherry needs? That is the real question. I'm not sure if this match helped Cherry at all. Let's exit, because we got a whole extra rest of the show to go. Now, Miu and Yuri have been at heads for the past few editions of Rebellion, and even further beyond Rebellion. This all started to transpire at the fight before Christmas, when very clearly Miu was putting herself above the team. Tonight, however, it is a special guest referee match. Miu versus Yuri. Last time the referee did not see Miu grab the ropes. This time the referee said that, well, she's gonna make sure this is counted and officiated right. It is Yuri. It is Miu with a special guest referee. And who will that be? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to find out as soon as the stars go black. Alright, who's our ref? Well, oh my gosh.
The following contest is a special guest referee match.
GM Navia taking matters into her own hand.
Guest referee for this match, Tommy Navajo.
Navia, you know what? Sometimes a GM has to get their hands in the action, calling this right down the middle. Navia. You love to see it. Navia said, if there are hands on the ropes, I'll see them. We're getting a decisive victor this time. She's not calling any of these shenanigans. She said, hey, whatever goes down in this ring, it goes down tonight. Ladies, gentlemen, what a show. And what a special guest referee. The general manager saying, who better than the one in charge? And out first, or I guess out second, the first of our two competitors. I do like how the special guest referee does stand where the regular referee usually stands. Is
And the participants,
Miss Miu Aruma.
from Japan,
Miu saying, Yuri's not in charge of this team because Yuri didn't beat me. Yuri can't beat me, were her words exactly. She said if Yuri really wanted to do things the right way, she would have allowed me to have this rematch before even saying we're doing it my way. And in some way, I kind of agree with Miu and just a little bit. I do think it's a little bit weird that Yuri said, hey, the referee's decision is final. I won that match. I think Yuri, if Yuri was trying to play things 100% by the book, she would have said, well, you're right, you got your hands on the rope. I can't take that victory, it's super tainted. Let's run it back 1v1 for real this time. It didn't come to that, and that may have been what took Miu one step further, and she has, at the very least in my office, called Yuri a hypocrite. There will be no hypocritical actions tonight though, as Navia is getting ready to referee Miu Aruma versus adrenaline in her soul. Something something. Yuri Rhodes. Yo, look at the, did you see the angry eyes she had there for a second? The scowl? It's 1v1. Yuri. Miu. Special guest official Navia. Here at Rebellion. Yuri still drinking it all in, saying, I beat her once, I can do it again. Miu saying, you never really beaten me. You love to see it. That being said, they fought in the past, before they were teamed up. They fought for the Tables Championship, I believe, in a triple threat match before. Yuri came out on top there. Is she gonna come out on top again? when we say that, when Miu says, "You've never beaten me," that's not entirely true. In terms of the record books, Miu, I don't think, has ever beaten Yuri. Will that change tonight is the real question. Let's find out. Yuri's so excited to be here. You can see that look in her eyes. She doesn't want this team to die. But I think everyone's thinking they gotta be on their last legs. But there's a new era in the women's tag team division. An era that's not run by the Racket Asylum. All of the women's tag teams are starting to turn their heads saying, we might not have been able to defeat the Racket Asylum, but the Flame Tribe? Maybe we can, but they have to get this beef out of the way first. It's 1v1, Navia's calling this one, and you immediately with a double stomp right on the chest of Yuri. Yuri firing back, sending Miu into the corner, and sending her actually back into her own knee. Heavy shots, reckless abandon on top of Miu. Big stomp again. I'm sorry, rope break? Navia, I'm gonna be real, she won't close to the ropes. She indeed was not close to the ropes, goodness gracious. As hands are going flying on Miu. Hold on. You know, now that from her vantage point, I could see her thinking that her feet were under the ropes. They certainly weren't, though, as up and turned around. Boom! Thought it was gonna be an Alabama slam. Okay, Navia, I don't know if you know what rope break is, but at least she's fairly calling bad rope breaks. No one ever said that she was a good referee, but she is a good general manager. No rope break this time, sliding in, that's one. That's two. 2 count. Miu very clearly not happy. I'm sorry, Miu? Miu. Miu! No shot, she just threw it in her face! Navia not calling this one. She said she wanted a decisive victor, no matter the cause. So I guess when we talk about referee's discretion, we'll see about that. Goodness gracious. Chairs apparently legal in this fight as the headbutts continue to rain on the top of Yuri's dome. Yuri rolls through. Sends Miu. And then, ooh, nice scoop slam. Slaps the hands, but look at that called rope break already. Once again, I don't think she might have actually been under the ropes that time. Maybe they're gonna have to realize that you can't be anywhere near these ropes. Into the corner. And tossed around. Up again, off the ropes. Miu, oh! Dropping Yuri on her dome. And then dropping Yuri on her head again. But Yuri, cheeky roll up, no rope break. Navia? Navia! Did Miu kick out? It looked like Navia just decided not to count. Big shot to the gut. Or maybe, I think, you know what? I'd have to go back and check. It might have been that Miu's shoulders weren't completely flat against the mat. I've never seen a referee call for that, but that might have been the case. Oh, big shot, returning fire. Miu steps back in, but Yuri a step faster. Has her in the sky and drops her right back down. Goes for the quick pin. Navia sliding in. 1. Just 1. Good slide by Navia too. Great slide. Navia keeping her eyes on the action. That chair, I'm glad the chair was only used the one time. Referee's discretion. She wants a decisive victor in this fight. But Miu again rolling through with those stomps. Yuri this time rolling through, and it's a forearm. Goes for a quick pin again. 1. Slapping Miu in the face as she hits that 1. May have actually woken Miu up. She may have been thinking about that disaster kick again. but an elbow right between the eyes, and a big clothesline by Yuri Rhodes. Big stomp right onto the goggles. We're starting to see all of this transpire, all of this starting to eat away at these two ladies. Pretty even in terms of damage, but Yuri's got the advantage now in terms of signature bar. Miu had to use some to get up. As she goes up, she goes around, she goes through, and Yuri goes down. Miu, and that's the difference. That's what I want to say. The difference between Miu and Yuri, Miu will do nasty things to make sure she gets her way. Big flips by Miu. Oh, drop kick. I ain't never seen her do that before. That's a first time. Tried to pick her up. Drop kick. Oh my gosh, you see the speed of that drop kick right to the heart of Miu. Yuri this time has the chair. And stepping out with it saying, no. You wanted to use this on me? You want me to do things the right way? This is the way I'm gonna do it. As she's starting to fire back. Oh my gosh, not onto the chair. Not onto the chair. In her last breath, Miu kicked the chair away from that pedigree because she could have been out cold if she had done that, tossed into the ring. Yuri walking around, steps in, thought about getting another weapon, but instead said, you know what? Wait a minute. I think she said, I've got my climactic ending, that's all I really need. But instead, Miu, now on top of things, elbow right to the chest. Trying to just choke poor Yuri out on the mat. I thought she was going for the pin, but just gets right back down and just goes haywire on poor Yuri. Ugh! And a nasty boot right to the face, ladies and gentlemen. That's one. That's two. Two. Navia got a good vantage point. Count of two, leg drop. Stomp to the face. And although she hit the pedigree earlier, Miu is starting to struggle tremendously. Oh, and the disrespect. Trying to pin her off of that disrespectful move. One. Kick out of one. You might not have wanted to do that, Miu, because now the girl's awake, sweeping the leg, and goes for the pinfall right afterwards, saying, no, I got this. One, two, kick out. 2.5. She kicked out of that thing. Calling it close, but it might be closer than we ever know. Tossed outside of the ring. Wait a minute, what is she called for an elbow? I thought she was gonna hit a top rope bionic elbow. That would have been crazy. Instead, she just going, this is a brawl. And Navia's letting it happen. Keep in mind, like, look at what's going on. Navia not counting the 10. She said these two need to settle this, and I'm gonna be a referee that makes sure they settle it. These two have been actually grounding and pounding a lot in this match. This is personal. It's no, I don't know if it's about the team, it's about morality. As a big, oh my gosh! Goodness gracious, a swinging Uranagi up and tossed her onto the concrete! Miu's back! Might be ruined and toss Yuri into the apron and continues to go wild. Miu waiting for Yuri to stand back up. Helps her up, kicks her right in the square in the jaw. Yuri, however, raises up, has two finishers. And out of nowhere, hits one climactic ending. Stands her right back up. Miu may be thinking it's time to win this matchup. Rolls her back in. But here's the thing. Miu might not be stunned for too much longer, but here's the other thing. She got her before the stun bar ran out. That's one. That's two. That's resiliency burned. Miu might be starting to realize she's got to do a little bit of something extra. And that might be what she needed. Reverse the climactic ending. And hit the butterfly effect right into the pinfall. Yuri doesn't have resiliency. 1, 2. 2.9. I could have sworn that was gonna be the end. And I think Miu's thinking the exact same thing. She's unsure what to do. She's going around, and she said, I need some help. I gotta put her away. Kendo stick in hand, waiting for Yuri to get back in here. No, not waiting at all. Going out to get her. But Yuri gets the kendo stick instead. Wailing away in Miu. This may be the consequences of her actions. Oh, Yuri tried to send her to the stairs. And Miu stunned on the outside. Once again, the last place you want to be. How did she fight through that while she was stunned? I don't know how she did it. Tossing the barricade, though. Miu on wobbly legs. Yuri getting reversed and tossed off to the side. Rolling senton, and Miu's fired right back up. Miu going back under the ring again. Another kendo stick in hand. Climbs into the ring trying to goad Yuri in. Stares her in the face. Yuri knocked that out of her hand. As she stepped in the ring, she knocked it right out of her hand. Kick to the guts. Turns her around. And a big back suplex on the already injured Miu. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 1, that's 2, and Yuri picks up the decisive victory this time against Miu Aruma.
Here is your winner, Yuri!
With steel chairs, with kendo sticks, with odd rope break calls, Yuri overcame it all. She was willing to go a little bit extreme on Miu Aruma too, tossing Miu onto the concrete with a big old toss. A perfect rating. I don't know about those rope breaks, but you know, she did an alright job. And that is the story. But is that the end of the story? Did they finish the story? Can they get back on good terms now that Miu has officially been beaten by Yuri Rhodes? Unknown, but the stars. They're telling a different story. Let me talk to you. Splendid, Golden, Tartaros. 3 iconic OC names from the past year of OC action. Tonight, they fight for a golden opportunity. Which one will go on to the golden ticket match? I'm unsure. We're about to find out together, right here, right now, and golden ticket submissions are open. So if you would like to submit your own ideas, your own favorite characters, or your own OCs into the golden ticket submissions, go ahead and do that. Those are open right now. They are in the description. They are probably in the live chat right now, and they are in the comments. Pardon me. They're on the Reddit. They're on the community tab, even though it's not community tab anymore. I think it's just called post. I missed the community tab. It felt, you know, more community. That being said, let's get into this match and let's see who goes on to the golden ticket match as the stars go. Black. Whew. Last year, he was the most hated heel. There's a world where he could have the golden ticket briefcase. The world knows he's a dangerous man. Lost the OC championship without being pinned. Perhaps this is good enough compensation for that. An opportunity of a lifetime. Can you imagine Splendid, that nasty son of a gun, running wild with that briefcase? I can't. So I hope he loses. Let's see what he's able to do. And we have a lot of, like, intertwined webs in this match particularly between these three folks. Stomping through. Golden's wanted to get his hands on Splendid again. Splendid's wanted to get his hands on Golden. Tartaros has wanted to get his hands on Golden and vice versa. But I think this might be the first time that Splendid and Tartaros have been in the same match. Regardless, Splendid could be the winner of Golden Ticket this May 2nd, I think? The first Saturday in May is when Ticket to Paradise will happen. Look at him, drinking in those booze. Fiend. A nasty, dirty, awful son of a gun. But he's going up against, you know what? Two people who are not nasty, dirty son of a guns. For starters, the man who he beat
First, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada,
for the OC Championship.
28 pounds, showstopper,
Golden has been one of the greatest OC competitors of all time. He walks down to the ring, he struts down to the ring, he knows what's on the line. But more importantly, he knows that he gets to get his hands on Splendid one more time. But he knows what that could mean for him as well. He could be tapping out to Fool's Gold, or whatever he's calling it as well. Oh, man. You hate to see it, but you know what? We'll see how it plays out. Golden, I assume a lot of you are rooting for him. And as much as he wants this fight with Splendid too, there's one more man who's been on a, I won't just say been on a run recently, has had a very good 2025, even though it is kind of the start of his retirement tour. Because he is the Fight Forever champion. Look at him, he's like, yeah, I'm the champion, you guys. It's me, it's Tartaros. Tartaros has put on some spectacular matches this year, and just recently was able to, I guess, claim the title from the former Royal Crown of the AWE. He did it. He took it from Kang Ryoma, former Kang Ryoma. Tonight, I guess tonight, actually, both of our Fight Forever champions are in action, just not for the title, so good for them. Championship held up high. The best of luck to you, Tartaros, to Golden, and maybe not the best of luck to Splendid, but if I'm being unbiased, I think he's got a real chance. Let's see how it all plays out. Golden ticket opportunity on the line. Reese Splendid Vaughn. Golden. Tartaros. Let's kick it off. Triple threat action. And a swing blade out the gate. And a cutter out the gate by Golden. And look at this, they've double teamed on Splendid. Caught the leg. And a standing moonsault. Oh, hold on, Tartaros. Going after everybody in this sense, and here's the thing, you have to survive. You gotta be the last one standing. That's great point. Stairs in the, I was gonna say stairs, just a money shot there. Okay, alright, Golden. I see you. Golden was hoping that he could work with Tartaros against Splendid right there. Didn't work out. Instead, Tartaros takes it to Splendid instead. Takes it to Golden instead. Golden kips right up. Splendid's over there. Working with anybody who he's able to. Just slapped Golden right in the face. And Splendid tossed over the top rope. It's the 1v1 that Tartaros has been waiting for. He's been waiting to get his hands on Golden for a while, since I think the second or third OC action. Big hits, big chops, and a big knee by Golden. Table introduced, and oddly enough, the audience was chanting, "We want tables," and Splendid was the one to give it to them. Golden with the reversal. And Tartaros looking to meet them on the outside. No, looking to garner another weapon. And he's got old Sledgy in his hands. Oof. Splendid face first into the apron. But oh my gosh, he might have hit both of them with that sledgehammer shot. Tartaros going crazy. And another shot to the gut. And one for Splendid too. Sledgehammers all around. And he tosses Tartaros back into the ring and focuses in on Golden. Kick right to the throat. Splendid slides in. Gets the advantage on Tartaros. Tartaros gets the elbows up. But Golden, with a cutter on a Tartaros onto the table. The sharp edges could have collided with the already broken face of Tartaros. Oh, hold on. He goes up. And Splendid goes down into the knees. Everyone's already starting to feel the effects of this matchup as damage starts to build. Reversal by Golden. Tartaros and Golden in the ring. Splendid walks around slowly, waiting for his moment to come in there and capitalize. Like a snake waiting in the grass. We are at 1. Oh my gosh! I think he was like, he knows that's not going to be 3, so instead wails away on Tartaros. Ringing that arm. Trying to potentially weaken that Dragon Sleeper. Big clothesline. And another one. Oh, not another one. Whips into a big kick into the jaw. Oh, that sledgehammer knocked out of the hands of Tartaros. Rolls through. Kick right to the face. And a big choke, I guess, not a choke slam, but a choke put you down on the mat by Tartaros. And Tartaros looking over at Golden. Both missing wildly with those moves. And Splendid looking to take advantage of their missed timings. Swing blade again. Goes for the pinfall on Tartaros early. 1, 2, kick out. Golden not wasting any time against Splendid, saying, you got to get out of this one first. Again, the knees. But Tartaros saying he'll take anybody he can get because he's still got a little beef with Golden as well. Hold on. Golden reversal. Moved out of the way. Golden wise. The Fight Forever champion is starting to take a little beating. Splendid slowly steps back in. Golden setting up for that. He's striking gold. No, he didn't. Reversed by the Fight Forever champion. And a neck breaker by Splendid and a kick right to the chest. Golden lifts him right back up. Kicks him again. Looking for, oh my gosh. Ugh! Nasty, absolutely nasty. Oh man, Splendid might be out cold after that one. Landed right on the handle of that sledgehammer. That's 2. And that's resiliency. And that's a submission hold trying to break the legs of Tartaros. Not happening, at least not right now. Splendid kick to the guts. Looks around, DDT. But Tartaros stands right back up. What a no-sell as Golden's lifted up on the shoulders. And dropped onto the turnbuckle, and now, oh my gosh! Oh! Splendid might be out cold. That might be the end of Splendid in this match. That's 1, that's 2, and he got rocked. A targeted attack by the both of them. Oh, hold on a minute. Another cutter. You got him. Oh, wait, hold on. This late in the match. Kick out. I was gonna say, you gotta imagine, in terms of Splendid, he had an incredible night for one night, but has not been the same again since. And a big knee. Rolls through. And another big knee. Golden is determined to go on to the golden ticket matchup. And a big knee again. And a kick right to the back. Oh my gosh. Tartaros, I was gonna say Tartaros might be cooked as that knee again connects. Golden's at like 50 knees. Goes to get a weapon. And the trash can is in play. They already took out the trash that is Splendid. Oh, Golden misses wildly with that cutter. And the last thing you want to see is Tartaros raging up. Because now, turned back around. But turned him around. And turned back around and reversed the finisher. And a code breaker busting Tartaros open. Golden heading, Skyborn, tried to go for a double stomp there, misses. Sends him into the ropes and a big Hurricane Rana, crashing into the trash can. And the muscle that is Tartaros is starting to be on full display. One of these two goes on to that golden ticket matchup. Tartaros has a sledgehammer in his hand and wails away on the midsection of Golden. And Golden's now starting to feel the effects of the brutal beast that is Tartaros. Tartaros kicks right back up and a big clothesline onto Golden. Tartaros, you can tell, has wanted this for a long, long time. Golden is still on the defensive, but now really he's on the floor. Now he's just on the floor. Hey, he hurting bad. Tartaros almost enough to work up another finisher. Tosses Golden to the side. Running at him. Celebrates to the audience, calling for them to make some noise. Lifts Golden up. What is he thinking here? Dragging him, but Golden not allowing that to happen, realizing, all right, he is most certainly a threat to me and to this match. Lifted right back up. Tartaros getting dragged to the ring. Golden walking around, maybe thinking what he can do. Goes to get a weapon. What is he gonna bring out here? Oh my gosh. A barbed wired baseball bat. Ugh! And Tartaros just takes it. He just takes it and Golden says, hey, that might be enough. That's one. That's two. That's resiliency. Golden wise. But Tartaros gets out of the way. Turns him around. Oh my gosh, reverse the finisher again. And we've seen Golden do this time and time again. Into that cutter. And that's one, that's two, and Golden goes on to the golden ticket match. There is a world where Golden is Mr. Golden Ticket. Would it be fitting? Would it be perfect? Certainly. He is the OC rep, but he won't be the only one. The ladies will also have one, and they will be assembled at the next Rebellion? It might be in 2 Rebellions. I don't quite remember. But they will be assembled, and I'm excited to see them go down, because the end of this match, they went down too. Congratulations, Golden. Going to be a major threat when it comes to the golden ticket match. Right now, officially, we have Charlotte from Genshin Impact in the ladies match. Golden now the first man in the men's match. We got 5 more spots. Who will fill them? We'll find out soon. But for right now, we got tag team action. We got the Repaired and the tag team champions team. Wow! I'm excited to see how it all plays out. We have not seen, well, I was gonna say we haven't seen Team WA since, and I guess that's true since they defended the titles against, a team against Yowie Wowie, which was a banger of a tag team match. My gosh. Will they have a banger tonight? They're going up against the team that essentially beat the Boy Flops 4 times in a single match, the Repaired. 2-on-2. Let's see it happen as the stars go. Oh. black. Since the fight before Christmas, or rather since the countdown to Christmas, these two have been making strides, and I'll be real, have been making believers out of everyone in the audience, out of everyone in the chat. We say, who do you pick? They pick Team WAAAAAAAA. And now, you gotta remember, for a long time, both of these two were injured. Wario was super duper injured. He was close to having to vacate those titles from being too injured. That being said, for right now, they are both fine. I think Wario might have still a little bit of lingering chest injury, but I think he might be honestly close to just okay at this point, as they look to come out. The Great Gozu again with just the Repairman. They just don't come out together anymore. The Repaired used to be so closely knit too. And now they're not, as what it seems like. But I guess they're still willing to team up when the going gets rough, or maybe they're tough and they're getting going. Can you imagine if tonight they're able to pin the tag team champions in this non-title match? I'll be real with you. It could very much happen. Great Gozu stepping in. Looks out to the audience, holds his hands up, and says it's about time. It's about time that he shows with the AWE that what he's truly capable of, because he's never held gold. The same can't be true for our boy Skull, but the Great Gozu never held gold. He wants to change it so bad. Skull might help him get there. The Repairman might help him get there. But tonight, they might just get one step closer. They beat the worst team in the men's tag team division, the Boy Flops. Will they beat the best team, Team WAAAAAAA, the champions, tonight? We'll see. I don't mean for the Boy Flops to catch these strays, but boy have they been flopping. A lot of people want to call them the Wild Wild West, but I don't know if that's the truth. I think week by week we're seeing, okay, yeah, maybe they are the Boy Flops. However, that was this past Friday. Tonight, it's the Repaired. Can they pull off a big victory against the AWE Tag Team Champions? We will see. Alright, step down. You love to see it. Points out and hit him with that smile, Skull. Skull has been a pretty consistent performer. He was almost Mr. Golden Ticket at some point. He was in the final two in the Golden Ticket match at some point. However, at the end, I believe that match was won by Al Haytham. I think, he's thinking about the tag teams here, but he's also probably in the back of his mind thinking, but what if the Golden Ticket is calling me again? Gozu starting this match off against Wario. It's the two powerhouses, one big, one small, but both strong as heck. Big headbutt. Wario reversed into the corner. What is the Great Gozu thinking? Bouncing out of Wario back onto the turnbuckle as well. Wario gets the elbow up into the throat. And now makes the quick tag to Waluigi. Big shot to the midsection. And, I'm not sure if that was the wise move right there. They seem to be okay, but basically their two, chest and midsection just went into the horns of the Great Gozu. I feel like that probably hurt. That probably smarted a little bit, and I think they're still reeling from that a little bit. They tried to play it off, but the Great Gozu, he sees what's going on. But Waluigi not missing a step. And steps on the hands and the wrist of the Great Gozu. Goes lifted right back up. Into the corner. Tag's been made. And what do they got going on here? Sending that spicy meatball right into the Great Gozu. And a big elbow drop to the heart. Pinfall. 1. Did you see the repairman celebrating over there? Bro, it's been like 2 minutes. Although we have seen matches end in 2 minutes before. I'm gonna give it up to him for that. Hands, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Eyes, ears, mouth, and nose as he goes slamming down onto the mat. And not letting up on the back of Wario. Pinfall. 1, 2. He does have a hurdy back. And the Great Gozu has been doing this all alone so far. Skull hasn't needed to tag in, but that may be changing in just a second. No, still just going after Wario. And I can't say it's a bad choice. It's not a bad call. But look at that knee right to almost the nuts. It wouldn't be the first time we saw the crotch of somebody get horribly mutilated, tossed into the corner again. And this time the tag is made to Skull. Oh, what do they got going on here? Ooh! Little assisted suplex slam. Skull not letting Wario make that tag. They're staying on the injured tag team partner. If they can aggravate that injury even more and beat the tag team champions, if they get a tag team title opportunity, they'll be essentially fighting a Wario that's weakened, and that might be exactly their plan, making sure Wario's not able to get that tag into Waluigi, but they're not able to stop. Wait, hold on. Wario actually staying in on his own merit this time, stomping Skull out. And dragging Skull to the center. What is he thinking here? Oh no. Oh no, he sat on him! He probably 2-2. Nasty. And the tag has been made to Waluigi. Waluigi was running after the Great Gozu. Now has to focus back in on Skull. Skull getting dragged to the corner. This is completely fresh. Waluigi, as he's sending those big old kicks, those big old clog-looking shoes. Ugh! With an exploder suplex in the corner. Skull. I was gonna say we're probably not gonna. Great Gozu? Oh! Great Gozu walked in. Not sure why he did that. Skull definitely had that kick out. Unless he knows something we don't know. I don't know, maybe Skull's hiding an injury as well. Dragging him over to the ropes. Oh, what does he got going on here? Innovative here. No, he's doing this. We've seen it time and time again. Over and over. Ooh, hold on, a little different variation. At the end, he hit him right in the skull. He punched him right in the skull. Face first, skull first rather, into the corner. Wait, he's got more. He's thinking more. Oh! The ricochet. We've seen Waluigi do that before as well, but gets caught by Skull right afterwards. Clubbing blow to the chest. Waluigi in the corner. Great Gozu staring a hole into him. And look at that, just trying to break the nose of Waluigi, and again, right to the nose. We're looking for that out of the corner power bomb. And pushes him right into the pinfall. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 1. It shouldn't even be 2, and it's not. Clyde calling this one quick, calling this one nicely. Not letting that the hot tag be made into the corner. Might not need a hot tag at this point. Might just get a regular tag, and they've done it. Ugh. Big hit. Remember the strength. You got to remember the strength of Waluigi, and he's going for the bear hug. And Skull able to get out of it. You don't want to stay in a big, meaty bear hug by that man for too long. Dropped right onto the knee. Wario forced to essentially, Skull with the reversal. Was looking like a world's strongest slam, and instead tossed into the corner. Looked like he was going for a run, but again, just trying to break noses. Trying to just rip the skin and meat and tendons and muscles off of the face. to reveal the pristine skull. Is that his plan? I don't know. It could be at this point. One. Just a 1 count. But Waluigi got in there real quick. Just in case. Just in case. Reversal by Wario. Wario back in control. No, Skull back in control. Turns him around very quickly. Skull crushing. With the oomph finale, knowing that Waluigi can't come in to help, rolls him into the pinfall. Repairman's a little bit in the way. That's 1, that's 2. Resiliency burned on Wario. Oh my gosh. And Skull still has. Oh no, miscommunication. Great Gozu tried to punch Wario and did, but also punched Skull right in the face. If he can stop Wario from making that tag, and if he's able to hit that signature, it could be curtains. It could certainly be curtains. The tag's been made. This move might be enough at this point to send them both down off the ropes into the leg drop. Oh my gosh. Is the Great Gozer gonna go for the pin? No, he doesn't go for the pin. Potentially wants more damage, as we talked about earlier. If they can further injure Wario, he would be going to a tag team championship match, potentially already an orange body. Oh, but he might not need to. Great Gozu rolls out. Wario steps out instead of making that tag. And they both kind of just step onto the apron a couple of times. Stepping back in, Wario misses that. Great Gozu able to capitalize. Tosses Wario into the ropes. Oh, big uppercut by the massive bull. And a standing moonsault, but look at the knees going up from Wario. He's got an opportunity at this point with a headbutt. Didn't use the finisher, instead wisely goes for the tag instead. Great Gozu. Big boot! Gozu needs to work up a signature, work up a finisher. He worked up the finisher. If he can get the signature too, he might be in great shape. Oh, hold on. That kick to the face. Waluigi missed that clubbing backhand. But now that he's stunned, I was going to say he's not going to miss it this time. He's not going to have a chance to hit it this time. Oh, he might in a second though. He turns around. Ran into him. Oh, but now he's got him right where he wants him. Spine buster by Waluigi. The Ouija board. Oh my gosh, caught Skull as he was stepping into the ring. And now trying to snap the arm. Man. Oh gosh. Do you see how it bent when he slammed it into the mat? Oh man. Skull might need some physical therapy after that one. Goodness gracious. But still fighting through that pain, not giving up. Steps in and steps out. Waluigi distracted by the Great Gozu, but able to get the reversal anyway. But Skull reversing right back. Punches him right in the face. Turns him around, which is interesting. Not often do we see people get turned around like that. And now Skull's in that position, and Wario's tagged in. Ryuji back to his senses, but didn't see that raging shot to the back. That's 1, that's 2. Not resiliency. He's still got fight. Oh, what is Wario thinking? Big shot to the head. And a headbutt. He knows he's got to burn resiliency on somebody on that team. Now, I'll be real. I'm not sure if the Great Gozu has resiliency right now. His bar's filled up all the way, but it's been grayed out. I think he's been hurt enough, and his stats might be just borderline enough where he does not have resiliency. You gotta remember, before, like just recently, the Great Gozu has been on a massive losing streak. Skull saves himself from being essentially flattened by Wario and sends him into the corner. Ryuji, what is he thinking here? Turns Wario, doesn't turn him around, bust him open on the turnbuckle. Yanks at that arm. That might honestly be enough this late in the match to stun him, and it is. And again trying to break that nose with one more shot across the face. Ryuji has a signature and finisher again. But the legs go up. Wario trying to survive. Toss him to the corner. Reversal Waluigi forced to just look on, but not looking on for long as Skull brings him into the ring and sends Wario to the heavens. What is he thinking? What does he got going on here? Climbs up to the top rope. Has him on his shoulders. Oh no. White noise! Has him down there, and look, Waluigi's still stunned. 1, 2, right in front of him. He just came to, he was stunned the entire time. Skull embarrassing Team Wall. Great Gozu and Skull so happy, so proud of each other, and the Repairman looks on. I'm not even sure why the Repairman keeps coming out here. Admittedly, just to get his, be there for his boys, I guess. Interesting. Fascinating. But they've done it. They've beaten the tag team champions, and they beat them clean. Oh, Waluigi was forced to stare there as Wario was pinned. Oh my. Well, what else can I say? Let's continue. We got one more match. It is our main event. And it is March 7th. Sakura Ogami. 1-on-1. This past Friday, March knocked Sakura out. She couldn't respond to the count of 10. And now March is the Fight Forever champion. Sakura, furious about it. Furious as soon as she went to, and we'll talk about her going to medical a little bit later. We'll see, at the very least. However, for right now, let's just get into the action and we'll talk about it. Shall we? Let's talk. Yeah, let's talk about it as the stars go. Black. Let's talk about both of our competitors. On her birthday, and everyone will forever remember the March 7th birthday episode of Friday Night Inferno. A lot of history was changed. March singles champion again. Fight Forever champion. And as we pointed out, she called her shot saying, it's gonna be my world. I'm gonna be Fight Forever champion. You're gonna fall victim to the curse as well. Well, March? Maybe. But more importantly, March is saying, hey, it's a big March W around the corner. She's saying she's got it. It's gonna be her world. Maybe she knows more about this curse than she's letting on. But right now, she stands tall as champion because she was able to knock out this woman. Which still sounds crazy.
From Japan,
Sakura Ogami. Sakura walked into medical, caused a little bit of a stir as well. They wanted to do a concussion protocol on her. She said she was fine, even pushed, one of the medical staff away, apologized for it, but still, Sakura a little bit unhinged in the medical room. Kind of reminds me of Arrow when Arrow was also concussed. Maybe, you know what? They're not as opposite as we think they are. Oh, man. Sakura just didn't get checked out for concussion protocol, so we don't know. But she walked in, she was cleared this morning at the very least, as March and Sakura go 1v1. It's no knockouts, there's no 10 counts, it's a pinfall or submission. And now March realizing that, saying, the last time it was like this, she might have whooped the floor with me, but just this past Friday, I shocked the world. And boy, did she. Sakura getting lifted right back up. Big uppercut, sky uppercut by March. And right now, I don't want to jinx her, but she's got it. She's got it right now. But that could all change in the blink of an eye because a punch right to the jaw. Reversal of her by March. March stepping back in, Sakura slow to get up to her head. And did you see how quickly, rather? Her head already got affected by this pain, already in the yellow. Sakura. It is truly a different Sakura. This is the most stubborn Sakura we've ever seen. As she's dropping March. No, 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 no. Oh! Dropping March to the outside, powerbombing her to the outside. And we said that she's a Sakura who doesn't hold back anymore. She kicks March right in the throat. Oh my gosh. That hurt me. I lost my breath after that. Goodness gracious, and now March stunned on the outside. That's not what you want to see if you're March 7th, stunned on the outside while fighting Sakura Ogami. And here's the thing, Sakura goes and breaks the count because the last thing she wants to do is win this thing by countout. March, however, I think would be just fine with losing this thing by countout. Or rather, winning this thing by countout herself. Tosses Sakura back in. But if she can get this decisive pinfall on Sakura, big clothesline. I don't know if going for a pinfall this early on Sakura is a good idea. She kicked out at 1. March, getting kicked right in the skull. Sakura rages up, turns March around, and Sakura going too fast. March was ready for her. Sakura going too fast. Drop kick right to Sakura Ogami. Wait a minute. Do you believe again? No, whip the leg, dragon screw. This is far from over. Big elbow drop to the heart of March. Maybe broke her heart just then and there. Sakura celebrating, but another kick right to the throat. March 7th. Her body is hurting and kicks to the midsection. A kick essentially snapping back the top of the spine and the neck. Going after the legs too. March not able to get in any more offense on Sakura Ogami. Kipped up. Reversal by March. Truly needed that, but Sakura fires right back, and now March stunned. Tossed. Goes under. Goes over. Whatever Sakura wants to do here, she can. Deep arm drag. Goes for the pinfall. March has been getting bodied recently. Is it enough to burn resiliency? It's not. March throws the shoulder up. May have been a last breath to try and save herself from using resiliency. Rolls out of the way. Big kick by March 7th. Kicked her first. Ooh, DDT. Kicked her first right onto the bad knee. Do you see that first shot that she did in that combination? And she again kicked to the bad knee. March going after bad knee with every single shot that she's got. Lifted up. March squiggles out of there and again to the bad knee. My gosh. Oh, wait a minute. We saw her do this Friday. Is she gonna hit? Snapshot connects. Sakura does not have resiliency. 1, 2. Kick out. Just 2. March realizing. Ooh! And now I think Sakura realizing March made a mistake. March rolls out of the way. This is far more even than their first bout, and really far more even than their second bout. This essential rubber match between the two might be over sooner than you thought. Bounced her head like a basketball on the mat on the outside. Dribbling the skull of Sakura, my gosh. Still going after the arm. If I were her, I'd be going after the leg, but that's just me. But I'll tell you what, she's gotten those arms weak. And you know what? It's not a bad decision. Every part of Sakura is strong. Her pinky toe could potentially knock you out. You gotta be a little bit cautious when you're fighting Sakura Ogami. Tossed into the corner. Could March be thinking about that high-flying finisher? Reversal. Or maybe even just the weight of Sakura. Muscle strong. They were both going for knees there. But, Sakura fires first. You gotta remember March struggling right now. She doesn't have resiliency built up at this point in time. Exploder. No, not even Exploder. That was just a regular suplex into the corner. As I said earlier, she doesn't have resiliency. She may have picked the right opportunity, the right moment. Kick out by March. count of 2, she kicks out. Sakura, however, now, I was gonna say now is a signature and a finisher, didn't hit that move. March realizing this really might be her opportunity, slams her down. Climbs to the top rope. If March is able to hit this high-flying move, and she's iced out. That's, hold on, 1, 2. Sakura first to burn resiliency in this fight. March trying to tell everyone that she's grown as a competitor and that this is no fluke. But oh, reversal again. Hold on a minute. But Sakura reverses right back. March reversing right back too. Lifting Sakura Ogami back up. Sakura getting dragged to the ropes. What is March thinking here? Whips her through. And a drop kick to the already shattered face, and gets all of that move. Sakura wisely crawling to the corner, knows that that was about to be the end of the match. That could have been all she wrote. March saying, it's time. Good night. Points. Goes for the run, drop kick to the chest. Lifts her right back up. Oh, but reversal from Sakura. Oh, reversing right back. And that knee strike again. That was Hina's biggest weakness, that knee of March. That running knee. Into the corner again. Oh, but reversed right back. Sakura in control, whips her right back. These two are going wild. March rolls outside of the ring, knows that she's still got resiliency. She needs to keep it as long as she can. But Sakura goes flying and crushes March on the outside. Kick right to the gut again, and we've seen her do this before. Can knock you out with that kick to the back of your neck. And March about to get dropped onto the apron, and she's stunned. She is at the will of Sakura Ogami entirely. Sakura has a, not quite a signature, but almost has a signature. Definitely has a finisher. If she steps back in here and she kicks March right in the face, what is she thinking here? Oh, she's going top rope. Oh, she's going top rope. March kicks right back up, steps out of the way. And she goes soaring into the pinfall. Did March steal one on Sakura Ogami? Not steal one, earned one. She got her.
Here is your winner, March 7.
Say what you will about March 7th. Yeah, look at that. March 7th picked up her win and the confidence she needs. I don't know if this rivalry continues, but I'll tell you what, March proved something tonight. She proved that Sakura said the Sakura that she was months ago is not the Sakura that she is now. She has proved that the March that she was when she got squashed is not the March that she is now. These are two very different competitors. And maybe, just maybe, March is better. That world exists. What a fight those two had. We're gonna exit that one. Good on you, March 7th, Fight Forever champion, has proved herself tonight. Has beaten, has overcome Hina, has overcome Sakura Ogami. She's overcoming some of the greats in this sport. What a night we had. It all started with the Flame Tribe essentially officially announcing that they are giving a rematch to the Racket Assault. They said they have what they wanted, but imagine they beat Racket Assault again. It is Racket Assault. It is the Flame Tribe. It is a Fracture. And it is 1-on-1. I'm sorry, it is 2-on-2, and it's 2 out of 3 falls. Cherry picked up the L against, I guess Flair picked up the W against Cherry. Cherry, I guess, did get an L. Yuri, in the special guest referee match, Navia calling it, I guess, down the middle, but also calling it a little bit strange. She was hired as a general manager, not a referee. But Yuri picks up the victory again. Golden earns his way to the golden ticket match. Wario and Waluigi at the very end got outsmarted and devastated by Skull. Could a tag team championship match be on the horizon for the Repaired? And lastly, in our main event, March 7th, had a show against Sakura. I don't think we have anything on the news except for that. That is the truth. But that is all she wrote tonight. Wa-cha-cha, or I guess the stars, they'll go black one more time to me. Thank you all for tuning in to tonight's edition of Rebellion. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know I did. What a show that these competitors put on. Get ready for Fracture in a couple of weeks, but we got one more Rebellion until then. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. I'm taking off. For Toon Dave, Bravo, Dave, Anomalino Makaris. Also, make sure to get your golden submission tickets or golden submission things and put them in. If you want to edit them, like you've had somebody, or like, oh well, maybe I actually want someone else. Edits are also open. Just go back to the link, log into your account. You'll be like, oh, I can edit my response. It's all you. However, until then, I'm taking off. Toodaloo Flight Crew. Thank you for watching.